In today's digital age, being an influencer has become a desirable career choice for many individuals. It involves creating content on social media platforms such as Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok that resonates with a target audience and has the power to persuade them to take action. However, to become a successful influencer, one must have a strong personal brand. In this article, we'll explore what personal branding is, why it's essential for influencers, and how to create an effective personal brand that can help you achieve your goals. What is personal branding? Personal branding is the process of creating a unique identity that represents you, your values, and your personality. It's the image that you project to the world and the story that you tell about yourself. Your personal brand encompasses everything from your appearance to your social media presence to the way you communicate with others. It's what sets you apart from others and makes you memorable. Why is personal branding important for influencers? Influencers are essentially personal brands. People follow them because they are attracted to their personality, lifestyle, and values. Therefore, having a strong personal brand is essential for influencers because it helps them build trust with their audience and stand out in a sea of competitors. Here are some specific reasons why personal branding is crucial for influencers. Differentiation. Personal branding helps influencers differentiate themselves from their competitors. With so many influencers out there, having a unique and memorable personal brand is key to standing out and gaining a loyal following. Consistency. A strong personal brand ensures consistency in the content that an influencer produces. When an influencer has a well-defined personal brand, it becomes easier to create content that aligns with their brand values and resonates with their audience. Trust. Personal branding helps build trust with an audience. When an influencer has a consistent and authentic personal brand, it builds a sense of trust with their followers, which can lead to increased engagement and a stronger connection with their audience. Partnership opportunities. Brands are more likely to partner with influencers who have a strong personal brand because they know that the influencer's values and personality align with their own brand values. How to create a personal brand as an influencer. Now that we know why personal branding is essential for influencers, let's dive into the steps you can take to create a strong personal brand. Identify your unique value proposition. The first step in creating a personal brand is identifying your unique value proposition. This is what sets you apart from others and makes you memorable. To identify your unique value proposition, ask yourself the following questions. What makes you unique? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are your values? What are your passions and interests? Answering these questions will help you define your unique value proposition and give you a starting point for creating your personal brand. Define your brand personality. Once you have identified your unique value proposition, the next step is to define your brand personality. Your brand personality is the way you want to be perceived by your audience. To define your brand personality, ask yourself the following questions. What are your core values? What is your tone of voice? What kind of content do you want to create? What kind of message do you want to convey to your audience? Defining your brand personality will help you create a consistent and authentic image that resonates with your audience. Create a strong online presence. In today's digital age, having a strong online presence is essential for influencers. To create a strong online presence, you should consider the following. Choose your platforms. Identify the social media platforms that align with your personal brand and focus on creating content for those platforms. It's better to have a strong presence on a few platforms than just choosing platforms. You also need to optimize your profiles and content on those platforms to align with your personal brand. This includes choosing a profile picture and username that are consistent with your brand, writing bio that accurately represents your brand values and personality, and creating content that aligns with your brand tone and message. In addition to creating content on social media, you can also consider creating a personal website or blog to showcase your brand and create a hub for your content. This website can include information about your brand, your story, and your services, if applicable. Create consistent content. Consistency is key when it comes to personal branding. You want to create content that aligns with your brand values and resonates with your audience. To create consistent content, you should consider the following. Define your content pillars, identify the topics and themes that align with your brand and create content around those topics. This will help you create a consistent brand message and ensure that your content resonates with your audience. Create a content calendar. Plan out your content in advance to ensure that you are consistently posting content that aligns with your brand values and message. Use a consistent brand tone and style. Your content should have a consistent tone and style that aligns with your brand personality. This includes using consistent colors, fonts, and visual elements. Engage with your audience. Engagement is key when it comes to building a personal brand. You want to build a community around your brand and engage with your audience to build trust and loyalty. To engage with your audience, you should consider the following. Respond to comments and messages. Responding to comments and messages shows that you value your audience and are invested in building a community around your brand. Host Q&A sessions. Q&A sessions are a great way to engage with your audience and provide value to your followers. Collaborate with other influencers. Collaborating with other influencers can help you reach a new audience and build relationships within your industry. Monitor your brand reputation. Finally, it's essential to monitor your personal brand reputation. You want to ensure that your brand is perceived positively by your audience and the general public. To monitor your brand reputation, you should consider the following. Monitor social media mentions. Monitor social media mentions of your brand to ensure that you are aware of what people are saying about you. Respond to negative comments or feedback. Responding to negative comments or feedback shows that you value your audience's opinion and are invested in improving your brand. Google yourself. Google your name and your brand to see what comes up in the search results. If there is any negative content, you should work to address it and ensure that your brand reputation is positive. Creating a personal brand is essential for becoming a successful influencer. A strong personal brand helps you differentiate yourself from your competitors, build trust with your audience, and attract partnership opportunities. To create a personal brand as an influencer, you should identify your unique value proposition, define your brand personality, create a strong online presence, create consistent content, engage with your audience, and monitor your brand reputation. With these steps, you can create a strong personal brand that helps you achieve your goals as an influencer.